Who got a cheddar? Nobody. To the field from the tailgate trials. Let's go blue, yeah, the whole team. It's the big house, Michigan Wolverine. If it ain't real, it ain't right. You can't take a hit, take a hike. The legendary Big Ten champ, play it right. Bro, shit, Beckler, motivated the mic. Boy, so strong, it's on Saturday nights. Howard, Woodson, breaking to get the heights. That's ball, hell, that's a ball ball. I got one question, tell them ball. That's right, amazing blue, that's all I say. Broke the stream in the BLG. Block him on the bikini, I'm bathing. No, for kicking it off like cheese.
What time is it again?
Like Rebel, rolls your up and get the bad five together. Go hard, or go home, trying to get to the national ship in the road. They gon' hit, start to finish. The incline is ready to jump man in the image. We ready right now, you want it, you gonna get it. Win helmets, everybody is hit. Go blue, go blue. Taking up a notch, we supposed to. Any haters in the way we gotta go through. I ain't got a question, what the coach do?
Hey, yo, DJ and Ray, you ready?
The concept of little brother is a common theme across rivalry games, but there is one where that term has floated predominantly over the landscape of the matchup. And the Paul Bunyan Trophy is up for grabs. There is nothing little when these brothers start battling.
All right.
Welcome, everyone, to the
Let's get it done.
Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Spartans will lead the way to start the game. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Wolverines offense will have the first crack at it in this one. The Wolverines often look at this rivalry as their birthright to win, and boy, did they put the hammer down in a blowout last year.
And you heard a lot of hail to the victors, and you heard a lot about little brother and a lot of shots throughout this last year. Michigan is the program in the state. They are the brand, and Michigan State has known them a ton.
That's just been a narrative that we've heard throughout the years, too. And it's something that people love talking about in Ann Arbor, is that they are the dominant team. And it's not even close in a city-state rival. Michigan State's got to do something to flip the script. If they want their program to reach the consistency that Michigan has, they've got to recruit better. And a big way of doing that is winning this game.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Tying it on. And they exploited that soft spot and they get it down to the 35. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Shoot! Oh.
Yeah, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The football is really turned quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was in the pass.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Score!
Touchdown, Michigan! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in anything, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
Getting set for the
Hello. Welcome. Playing for the Paul Bunyan Trophy. Week 11, 2027 season.
So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. So Michigan State's offense will get the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
They should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He's got the ball and he'll try to pick up a few.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job of ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it, keep possession.
3rd down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They'll send the back in motion. 3rd and long, he'll try to throw for it. Got it behind the line.
Throw it out.
What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Spartans will put it away on 4th down. Getting out first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one is away, and boy, did he put him working that loss last week. He kicked it 5 times.
Oh, I went on the wrong side of my block there.
Michigan's ready to get that offense rolling again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Runs through the tackle.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunky yardage. And the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the back and force him to pitch it.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until it picks up the first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, scoop body right, give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he's hard to bring back.
They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. Runs and he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year. But you've got to be able to get push up front. And it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Another first down. Man, this defense can stop some nosebleeds right now. It's that bad.
The Wolverines have it with a first and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything. I'll take it myself in for 6.
The A-key unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Southern Miss is in front. They control the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Mississippi State. Implications for the inside the SEC and circle back and think they can change that.
Oh, and how about that? Kevin and those guys are keeping an eye out for us. And on to Jones. Got enough for the first and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will need the sticks. The Spartans heading quickly to the line. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell, among many, who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pulled out a couple years ago. Such a great season, too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face and they're going to play physical.
Got stuffed on first down at 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. And a good job in coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the third and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zones.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position is going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So here comes the Michigan offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He fires one deep over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the Capital coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. So many trophy games I feel like in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, all Bunyan trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on this? Rank the trophies. Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotion. We're not talking about ranking trophies.
Takes the handoff. It's Mathis. Makes a pass to Martin. Busts through behind his pad. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
They could have turned it into a rouge, okay? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they're flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this defense was ready for a goal against this receiver.
Hello.
He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football.
Thank you for the likes. How was your day today? How was your Wednesday?
Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field, throwing the football on this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Guys, here come those maize blue wing helmets on offense. They may not have drawn up a
Oh wow, they pinned me back pretty deep.
21-0. Off the play fake.
I guess I got something to go their way. Didn't last long.
He'll get it out to the 25.
Thank you for the penguin.
Back up and they've got a 1st down.
Well, that's a really nice
I missed him. But thank you.
You know, I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, guys like Elvis Durbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Greasy, guys that can hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this
I'm trying to stiffen up here. Make a stop. Thank you for the daily. Sweet. That would be awesome. Kind of feel like I've been kind of stalled out for a little bit. Trying to keep going, and I get just Barely. Thank you for the populars. Thank you, thank you. And congratulations on level... Uh-oh. Okay. Level 19. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been...
This morning when I checked, I think it said 2 fragments still needed. But that definitely should most definitely help. Thank you very much.
Until you find that play or that scheme that you use against these teams.
Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And there you go. You still have to throw bombs to get big plays.
Oh, he got a first down on me. I didn't pay attention to that.
He gets upfield, and how about the downfield blocking by these and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive.
Party trying to make a statement. Thank you for the TikTok money gun. What was that? That was cool. Jim gun.
How you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. If you hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Get the sack, getting the ball.
So how was your day today? Yes, definitely. Thank you.
Last time they had it, highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Shaking the defender. They made the tackle, and he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this.
Oh, he's still working. I was going to ask, did you work? It's kind of slow at the moment.
Off-play action on first down. Touchdown, Wolverine. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
Thank you for the likes.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to
Not as busy right now in January.
Lining up to tack one more under that lead.
So.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC.
Oh, yeah, sure. The whole week? I forgot to ask. Not that it really.
Never know what's going to happen in the
And you're leaving Sunday when you guys come back.
You should know about it.
and how about
The whole week.
everything going on elsewhere? Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century.
Have all your ducks in a row.
1998.
Back Saturday. So exactly a week, a full week, full 7 days.
What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game,
And here's a fumble.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Has it their own move. Touchdown, Michigan.
Stupid score.
How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about
Oh, excuse me.
the ball's on the turf? They see
All right. Thank you for stopping by.
the defense takes care of
Thank you for everything.
we don't need you. We'll put points on it.
Now they line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just packs a little bit lead.
Yeah, huge lead is right.
The defense not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Through his fingers, he muffed it. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've been gashed by the proverbial buzzsaw. Now they're trying to find a way to fight back into this game. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on the screen. How does that happen?
Going to swing it on second down.
Over.
And this guy has been so important to this defense. The way he plays on the back, top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost missed that last one.
Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Spartans will punt this one away.
And we'll start screwing the clock. Uh-oh. I should have caught that.
No return on this play.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time.
That was entirely my fault. I stepped forward. I shouldn't have.
Off the bounce, down it. Nice confident corner kick.
Found some space and crossed the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer.
First play of the period will be a second down. Quarterback on the keeper.
Oops.
Play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative.
And the Wolverines will have his first catch. He leaves it with his back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy. It puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
He now has 85 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Motion from the wideout. Looking for man. It's Carr. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll move the chains to execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. He might have expected to see this DB of his receivers kick instead. Nice little zone and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good where you seeing the holes in the zone, knowing your end zone, where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. There it goes. Lord, just shedding tackles. Touchdown, Wolverine. He would not be denied.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
That is a Michigan running back.
They'll try another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Kickoff return has been busy. They have built a big lead. They're trying to hold on to it. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. Now bring it out to the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Over the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Pulls it, fires to the left. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. They just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense. It's so jacked up, great momentum juice. It could change the game. That's a great play for the offense.
Gets it past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like if they don't take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I'm going to pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep changing.
Good pick up on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Spartans with myriad options after that pick up on first down. And off to Jones. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And it's good from 58 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that game. It really has been something to see. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing 9-8 to Mississippi State. We'll keep an eye on things until the final quarter. The game could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, this offense was coming in. They were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill fast.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw. It's caught. Makes the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them.
Got it.
He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
Guess what, Neil, bro? I can do that too.
Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take it in these drivers. 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes, get better game.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to tack one more lead.
And the extra point is good. That is a defensive player's dream. The ball sitting there, just scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop it until the man starts playing. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Rides the back and leaves it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Gotta make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella runs. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Pressure coming. Throws to the wide. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. He completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On the field in front of them as they open this possession at their own 20. The game on the count. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Spartans will hustle to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling here out to the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there versus 2nd down.
And with that incompletion, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
And the timing just a hair.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Michigan's ready to get that offense rolling again. Opening snap for this drive comes from the 31-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow.
He'll toss it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fouls through the defense. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Here comes the option. He'll pull it on the read. Now the toss. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much great balance and spirited 1st half between Michigan and Michigan State with the full Bunyan
Michigan State. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the e-reaction football, racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing it in the This kid is a total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career. With that, let's go back, guys, to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
All right, Kevin, ready to get things right back up here. And the Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. This will not be returnable as it sails. Back of the end zone. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession. Try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every day. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. The big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go on top. Bring in the heat. He lets one fly deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make them play.
No way to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I love the awareness of this defender on the play because he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turn.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They'll run the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? How they love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away. That's a missile. You got him on the
Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. They convert on third down to the 46-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have, skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
The The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. The option will defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. That's a turnover. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The Spartans now can really generate some momentum if they turn that turnover into points.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back.
This offense has it with a really good field position. On the option, he'll do it himself, fighting off the defender. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the options. And not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously. But if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out, and no one's account.
And the ball is free on the pitch. He picks it up, still on his feet.
It's so hard to force fumbles. When you do, you so badly want to get him. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back.
Now the play fake. Rifles it down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams aligning in a game that have some implications. Virginia Tech is in front. They play
well today. And while there's no Michael Vick out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Miami. Andy and AJ changes in the ACC stand-up. You'll hear about it first.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense. That's your job. Just stuff the run play. Make them get in more passing situations. Do not make them run football. That's 101. Stop the run play.
Makes the grab. He is not going to get there. Stop short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36 now. Guys, here come those amazing wing helmets on offense. Man, how pretty is the little bit easier offense stalls out a little, Jesse. That field goal did not get him from all the way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country when he goes down, but this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. You can do that, David. They got to have more rhythm.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
He got his hands on it, he couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick late in the game. And the Wolverines will try to get them back with the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and they cut it away deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Great job on the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
To the air on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's lost. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, the offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the one.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe give him another one today.
Give to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Just vote the next 3 times in a row.
Again, it's a sudden change situation. They practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is this running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Defense is totally ready in this situation. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate that they ain't have. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Finds his tight end. Loses his way through. Dragged down, but now more of the sticks for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage with no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted.
All right, you dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knocked it free.
So let's give the secondary teams the credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job on the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open. That's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Yeah, it's a nice job by his defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points. Wolverines have a nice little cushion in that Paul Bunyan trophy almost within their grasp.
Sparty can't quit, though. This game means too much. In the rivalry, in the conference play, in recruiting, Sparty now has to dig deep, and they've got to fight back. Just takes one play, Dave.
Yeah, and these guys are a bunch of underdog guys, right? These guys are the ones that are talked about in this rivalry as inferior to Michigan all the time. You got a chance to keep fighting, show them inside your chest.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, 2 plays into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone as a touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. It's going to be important from here on.
Worked ahead, they'll stop him at 27.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrap him up, get him on the ground. Take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job on it.
And off from the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Finding an escape. Powers through the defender. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And here's a fumble way behind. Turning it on. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense putting points on the board.
Defenses talk all the time about forcing turnovers, and to do that, you got to get so many hats to the football and scoring, and the ball sometimes comes out, and what do? You pick it up, take it back to the house. What a play by the D.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this distance.
Here's the handoff. Just ran him over. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leads it with the back. And they make the tackle. It'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as they switch onto the field, let's take a quick look at the national ranking. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. They're creating a negative play with their backs against the run.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown down instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Big fullback stop. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped in just short.
Well, with a huge lead, interesting decision. Are you going to try to pad it with a field goal, or do you want to stay aggressive?
And what's nice is you got this big lead, so it really doesn't matter whichever you choose. But you can grab the points, or you can go to try to put this nail in the coffin.
They're ready. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
It is what it is. There's no question. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we're all looking at stats in the season. We look up at 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down. Another set of downs. They need to figure out.
Breaks into the open. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. And offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
And the Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker and step. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. There's the pressure. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. So now it's 2nd and long.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have the interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead for the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a red zone.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble. The offense jumped them.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. That incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It is another incompletion on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out and turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football ball and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Underwood.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and speed they have up front as they're able to punch that side.
The Wolverines will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Man, did he find the sweet spot on that one, and just like that, punts them out of trouble. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on first round to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble and throws. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that bad.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Spartans will line up to punt it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks the tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
They'll ride the hot hand. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get help.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. He's at the 22.
Well, obviously the offense wins 3-0 in their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He'll keep it himself. Fights off the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The handoff keeps working on that clock. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Now they've got a good breathing dressing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. We got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know these swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. From the gun, he leaves it on the inside with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
You got like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. Just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Unleashes it on the line. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's fourth down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Returns like that while you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the O? Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. And the Wolverines have a lot of options on second and inches. Power football with the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The give to the big fullback. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The give to the fullback. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Hand off to the fullback. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll give it to the back. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty Paul Bunyan trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
She got something to go their way.